We know you're busy and that you can't always find the time to tune in live to the Daily Breakfast Show. So we've handpicked the very best of this past week's news, and together with our show sponsors MB Crusher, we're delighted to bring you the Weekend Wrap. In this week's show, DSN carries out the final blast at Eggborough Power Station, Metro strikes gold at Silvertown, and we pay tribute to a legend of the demolition industry. All that and more on the Weekend Wrap. I will happily admit that I have a bit of a soft spot for Metro Deconstruction. Not only are they probably the closest demolition company to me here at Demolition News Towers, but they just quietly go about their business, picking up bigger and bigger clients and bigger projects. And one of those projects is taking place literally as we speak down in Silvertown in the East End of London. And my son Fred got to visit the site with his trusty camera in hand. Viewers will know that we have been bringing you footage that supposedly shows the reaction of the NFDC to the findings of the CMA investigation. Well, now we have some new footage that reportedly shows the strategy meeting at which the Federation's response to the bid rigging probe was presented.
We bury our heads in sand. We take 20 to 25 dump trucks, fill them with sand from Monarch Lake, and then dump the sand along South Park Avenue. By using approximately 18 dozen shovels, we can each dig a hole in the sand, stick our heads in the holes, and then have the person to our left bury them. We could avoid looking like we're responsible for any part of this at all.
Okay, I promised you an epic demolition video and an epic... I'm going to try that whole sentence again. I promised you an epic demolition video, and an epic demolition video you shall have. The film comes from the team at DAF Demolition in Italy, and it features a project in the town of... It's pronounced Genoa, but I'm going to say Genoa because I have a fun. Judging by this video, this was no piece of cake. all the latest news, views, video and comment from the demolition and construction industry, live and interactive each weekday morning at 10 AM GMT. Tune in, take part on the Breakfast Show, live. The world of social media veers wildly between the Wild West and a dumpster fire. But there are two things that are entirely predictable regardless of the social media platform. If I post a video of a tower block being demolished using explosives, it will be only a minute or two until an American conspiracy theorist will point out how it reminds them of 9/11. And if I post a video of a chimney demolition, sooner or later someone will mention the name Fred Dibner. Despite the fact that Fred Dibner was a steeplejack by trade, his name is synonymous with the field of demolition, and in particular, his old-school approach to chimney demolition. Fred is sadly no longer with us, but I figured it was about time that he made an appearance on this show, so we put together this.
Fred's chimney toppling performances have always attracted a following. Pensioners, children, strange men who describe themselves as chimney enthusiasts, and citizens who in former times might have attended public hangings and now turn up in the hope of seeing a disaster. The audience has grown with his fame, so that now a crowd was assembling of a size that Bolton Wanderers Football Club might have envied. There was concern that Fred should not spoil Sunday for these people by bringing down his chimney on top of them.
There's no way it can fall the wrong way, you know. I mean, the bricks are really good, and we've eliminated this half of it, so it's got to go that bloody way, one way or another, you know. Ideally, we want it to go, you know, towards that new brickwork over there. And that's the way we've cut it to go. But square ends are awkward, and they always want to fall like square ways, you know. So we'll just have to see what happens, you know. It'll either come dead square or it'll go over there, one or two, you know. I'm, 80% confident it'll go over there, but the other, it could, you know, go straight, but it's got to come this way. What time is it now? 10 to. Oh, yeah. All right, we'll move back. We've got a bloody good crowd, haven't we? round with the cat. Yeah. You won't do that, Roger. Sort of, everybody comes to see a disaster, you see. And like, there ain't going to be one, you know, I'm 100% confident. Like this bloody ragwell, come on, which time we started? Right, time, the deadline's coming, it's going to start raining.
Hey, just think if it didn't set on.
Oh, yeah. Right, see, this end over here, you know. Stick it in there. Right, chaps, I'll get you. That'll do now, you've done it. Come on, everybody out now, come on. Everybody outside. Nothing we can do now. Bloody hell. Right now. Let's dip that. Going. Lift it. Look at that. Yeah. Very sharp. Yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Fire now. Fire now.
Now, I will admit that the next film is a bit of a compromise. Yesterday afternoon, I went in search of a video featuring what is claimed to be the largest dozer in the world, the Komatsu D475. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any footage of the Komatsu super dozer that was of sufficient quality or that wouldn't land me in hot water over copyright. So here instead is the super dozer's little brother, the D475. I mentioned yesterday that I've been speaking with the fine folks at Senebogen ahead of the Bauma 2022 exhibition. I don't get to see Senebogen machines anywhere near as often as I would like, so they are definitely on my must-see list for Bauma in October. But I've also been checking out their product range, and I came across the machine I'm about to show you. On the face of it, it's just a telehandler. But this one has a trick up its sleeve, or more accurately, it has a trick up its boom.
Our family company has been combining tradition and modern times for almost 70 years. Starting back when the company was founded by my grandfather, Eric Senebogen, in the 50s and continued by my father and uncle since the 80s. My name is Sebastian Senebogen, and I'm carrying this principle into the future as part of the third generation. Our multi-line telehandlers unite forward-looking innovation and tried and tested technology. The 340G telehandler is a new family member of the 4-ton class that's sure to impress when it comes to performance and versatility. By combining a telehandler and a wheel loader, we are defining a new class of machine that brings together the advantages of both concepts. We call this unique concept SML power. I'm going to tell you what this means in detail in a moment. You will experience superb breakaway force and dynamics coupled with long reach and outstanding stability. And the absolute highlight, the elevating multicap, is the only one of its kind in the world. At the same time, the 340G heralds a completely new generation of telehandlers, because with the G series, you can expect a whole host of functional innovations in terms of performance, comfort, operation, and ease of service. So, let's move big things. The built-in wheel loader technology makes the machine a real powerhouse with bucket operation. The set kinematics steer the force into the bucket in the best way, and you can get maximum breakaway force. So you can pick up even thick, compacted material with ease. And you can even do this at higher points thanks to the reach of the telescopic boom. But our 340G will not only convince you for bucket operation. At the push of one button, you can switch from the bucket to the lifting fork and transform the machine into a fully fledged telehandler. With an enormous lifting height of 7.8 meters and a maximum lifting capacity of 4 tons, the 340G will be a powerful working machine for a multitude of applications. The robust telescopic boom with its centered bearing ensures maximum stability and safety. The 340G will inspire you as an operator. The new multicap features an exceptional design and offers a maximum of comfort, safety, and ergonomics. Let's have a look inside. The new air-suspended seat, fitted as standard, and resonant console mean that you always work in comfort. All the important displays and controls are positioned in the operator's direct field of vision. Another reason the 340G is unrivaled in the market, the variable cap height adjustment gives you a noticeable superior operator experience. In the 340G, you have a viewing height of over 4 meters as a standard. This means you see everything that's happening around your machine at all times. This not only makes your work safer, it also means your head and neck remain in an ergonomically pleasant position. Another convenient feature, the joystick memory function lets you adjust the set cap height with ease. We've brought our best ideas to life in developing this new machine and tested and optimized it over a long period of time. We are proud of the result of the collaboration in developing this machine, because the 340G has ultimately become what you need it to be. If you have any suggestions for our telehandlers, I would be happy to hear this personally. We are family, so let's move big things.